So just an update. We've now reached, we've been through Siberia and we've just reached the Wollongong Lake area.
Are you charging from that old letter?
And rejoined the Gus Luck track and heading in the section towards Goongarrie. Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge, I think, to find this track a bit further up. Already had a bit of a look, and it'll be a bit of pushing through, I think. But yeah, we'll see how we go. It's getting late in the day. A couple of car problems still, so push on and probably pull up camp somewhere along this section of the track. I don't think we'll hit Goongarrie today. It's just getting a little bit late now, so.
Daniel's the test dummy. There's a big tree on the side.
I'm back.
There's a muppet in it. Oh no! After that little escapades through the creek crossing, there seems to be a bit of an issue with the mall crawler.
Nose blind on the end, I'm betting.
Ooh. So we are roughly here. Probably about, where's our ledger? On the coast. Gosh, the wind's bad today. So we are, destination is here, Goongarrie. And we are probably about here, somewhere here. With the smashed rear diff centre on the Prado, hopefully sourcing down here, Goongarrie. I think we remove the rear drive shaft, being an all-wheel drive car, run from the front diff and get to Goongarrie and nursing down Goongarrie. Yeah.
That's 39 broad arrow from there. That's broad arrow there, isn't it?
There's a 92 there, so that might be from Lindsay's. Yeah.
It's about 100, eh? That's 39.
Well, broad arrow was about, do you remember how far that was?
39.
39, yeah, okay. So, yeah, roughly double that. So about 80 plus a bit of internal. Yeah, around what, 120 Ks. We nurse the Prado running off the front diff to Goongarrie, get the rear diff centre changed, might leave the car there. Mossy throw the trailer on the Audi series. Mossy jump in with probably Mr. Lloyd. And we'll take off up this direction to Menzies, Lake Ballard, Goongarrie, Gwalia. And at that point see how we're looking for roads open up this way. If not, there's a few days there to then have the car fixed, drive back down to Goongarrie, pick her up, and then possibly go and explore down this region.
So the bush mechanic, Mr. Ryan, is just about going to pull the tail shaft out of the Prado.
So it's Friday morning. We got out of campsite about 8:30, just on the tip of the Goongarrie Station Reserve, heading towards Goongari Homestead in the old Goongarrie town. Not far into it, about half hour, we had to cross a creek. No water in it, but fairly washed away. Unfortunately, the Mr. Moss's Prado looks like she's done some damage to the rear diff centre. Some awful clunking noises after he got across. So we've just spent 2 hours on the side of the track pulling out axles and finding out what is wrong. Finally up and moving again. We've removed the rear drive shaft, so luckily it's a four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicle, so just running off the front diff. Nursing her up into Goongarrie Station and seeing what else we can do to it. Massive effort from Ryan, who used to work at Toyota, so he's under the car a fair bit with pulling all this stuff apart and trying to get us on the road again. So everybody pitched in, as we always do, but yeah, big effort. Rhino lying around on the ground in the red dirt, but we're on the move again. I'm not sure how we're going to tackle this problem from here on in, but that remains to be seen. We'll work that out in the next hour or so, a couple of hours when we get to the station.
So we've arrived at the Goongari Homestead, and I'm led to believe that this is the old homestead from many years ago. So let's go for a walk. Pardon me. Nice old kitchen. I remember my grandfather had a kitchen like that. Oh, lovely old stove. I'm not allowed to light it, but a lot of old relics all over the place. There's all our cars. Oh, where was it? Here you go, look, somebody's actually carved a kookaburra. We're just pulling into Goongarrie, and here's a bit of history about Goongarrie. Goongarrie was the first location of gold discovered after Coolgardie. The town was originally named the Roaring Gimlet because of the cold southwesterly winds that blew through the gimlet trees growing in the area, and we bloody felt that this morning. During the 1890s, Goongarrie coined the nickname the 90 miles as it was located 90 miles north of Coolgardie. At its peak, the town included a host of hotels, bed and breakfast, a coach stop, a railway and a thriving retail area. By the early 1900s, most people had abandoned the town for richer fields elsewhere, leaving a population of only 66 by 1903, and these people ran the solitary pub and the store. Now all that remains of the original town are 3 historic railway cottages. The region has since been declared a national park, featuring granite outcrops and including parts of Lake Marion. The park is known for its collection of attractive wildflowers which flower after it rains. That is Goongarrie. So we finally made it to the end of the Gus Luck track. So there's 3 of these little houses left. These used to be the old railway houses. Through the front door. Looks like this is the opposite side of the kitchen. This is the other side of the house.
So after basically 4.5 days driving, today was a very, very slow day. Could have done it 4 easily. We have come to the end of the Gus Luck track. the old town of Goongarrie that basically no longer stands, and I think it was about 150 miles, I think, in duration or distance from when we started back at Yellowdine. So unfortunately we didn't get all the track done. There's quite a few sections that are classified as impassable, and although we attempted a couple of them, our probably time was against us. So we have come to the end of it anyway. Did claim a Prado on the last day. It did finish, but minus well, a rooted differential basically at the rear. So all that'll be uploaded on our video, the dramas around that. But yeah, successfully completed the Gus Luck track. We have 6 vehicles, and yeah, now we continue on to do a few other things.